What's up, everybody? It is I. Let's get one thing straight. I have no idea what the hell I'm gonna be talking about in this video. I just kind of felt like recording, you know. I don't know. It's been almost like 11 months, almost 2 years actually now since I started my whole journey of change, I guess. Since the moment I guess I told myself like, "Oh, entrepreneurship is an option." And I kind of convinced myself, you know. I don't know what I'm going to talk about. I probably will just, I don't know. I don't know. If Koke from a fucking year ago would see me now, obviously I'd wonder what he'd say, what he'd ask. But I'm pretty sure he'd be pretty impressed at the fact that we kind of know how to make money now. Which is impressive, to say the least. Because during these 2 years, even if I pushed myself to, believe in myself in more than one way, there was still a part of me that was like, oh, but you still know nothing. Oh, but you're still just a fucking child, you know? But you're still just a person who hasn't really done anything. But I don't know, man. Just being able to, having been able to push through that in some way and just have faith in myself, I guess. The game has changed. I don't know how to explain it. I feel like I'm playing a different game. I feel like the rules have changed. Like, I feel like I'm more willing to sacrifice now than I ever was. Which, the part that, like, it's gonna be a really horrible video for anybody watching, so you guys can all click off. Hey. But the part that kind of bugs me is that I'm such a fucking cunt, bro. And why the fuck am I? Because because sometimes, I don't know, I feel like, where could I be right now? Where could we all be right now if I hadn't been retarded? But at the same time, I can't think of should've, could've, would've, and just think of the present, think of the now, think of it's fucking 5 a.m. right now, and I'm gonna go to my dad's office to record some outreach to record the videos. I do think that this summer we made it the switch. Having made the permanent switch to creators is the highest leverage change that we've ever made. Which obviously, it makes me think of like what would have happened, like where would Koza be if we hadn't spent the 3 months going after OnlyFans clients, which was fucking retarded, because we got literally nothing. I mean, obviously we got something out of it, right? We got the knowledge of, if you're constantly hopping niches, you're just resetting your business from scratch, basically, which is not the most efficient thing, to be fair. But hey, something else that I'm gonna go with, I guess, this next year, because it's kind of funny. I feel like I'm almost having 2 birthdays now. Like, I have the birthday as in the 24th of September, where I was born, and then it's the 10th of July, where I just started my... I honestly don't even know if it was the 10th of July or the 10th of August. One of those. Where I started my journey. Where I just started watching some videos, honestly, and I was like, wait, man, I can actually do this, Which obviously, who knows where we could have been if we hadn't, I don't know, fucked up. But at the same time, I'm glad we fucked up. I'm glad we made mistakes, because we learned. I always say this, like, I want to make mistakes as fast as possible, so we don't have to make them in the future. So we correct them as fast as possible. So something that I think I'm going to change this next year, until my next entrepreneurial birthday, if that makes any sense, is that to some extent this past year of entrepreneurship, I guess, half of it has been spent trying to make Ivano and Diego, trying to make these 2 people see the vision of Koza, or beyond Koza, that I want to create, with Arian and with everybody, But I truly think that this, this process of maybe just meeting up with Ivano or with Diego and trying to speak of Koza, or trying to send messages, or trying to do anything, I could have spent it by myself, actively trying to run shit, just me, which obviously, I'm so glad I told these guys and gave them the opportunity to work with us, and the opportunity is very much still there. But what I'm trying to say is that I'm done with telling people, I'm done with just trying to show people through words. Is fucking impossible. I'm fucking done. Like, I can't, like, I can't. It's not viable, it's not effective, it's just not, it doesn't work, So I just have to be perfectly honest. And honestly, I believe from here until my next entrepreneurial birthday, I'm gonna embrace autism. In the sense mainly of I have my friends, and not that I want to stress test my friendships, but I do appreciate those friendships or those relationships in which you don't need that much maintenance, in the sense of these relationships where you don't have to be texting each other all day, like I love my boys, to whom I can just text 7 months after having not spoken a single word to them in 7-8 months, and just be like, yo, or just not even texting them, just seeing them in person after so many months, not a single call, not a single text, and it being like we just like we never left each other's side. You know what I mean? And yeah, and honestly, those friendships and those relationships that cannot stand separation is something to take into consideration, honestly. Because to be fair, this year I have had the best entrepreneurial year of my life, but the worst academic year of my life. And honestly, I could not be happier. It means so much more to me to have created something from zero with somebody that I met from zero, from scratch. Nobody introduced us, Arian and I. Nobody came to us like, oh hey, you guys should start a business. Nothing. We like came to each other, like we fucking found each other. As stupid as it is. And more often than not, I stop and think like, fuck. Like God put Arian in my path. I don't think it's a coincidence that I found this motherfucker just randomly on a random DM. I don't think it's a coincidence that he has just been like literally taking my bullshit for over a year now. Like, I don't think it's a coincidence that I have been inconsistent like a motherfucker and that Arian has still been there for me. I don't think it's a coincidence. I really don't. Now, just the only question is, to what extent am I willing to just take this opportunity that God has given me? I don't know. It's a weird experience. It's a weird existence. I'll drink a little coffee sip. Taking my time here. I don't know, at the start of this video, but before clicking the record, I was like, let me watch a video. But I heard Arian's voice, just like, yo man, record a video. And I was like, okay, you know what, let me. And God, man, I'm so thankful to have this guy in my life, honestly. Like, I don't know if he's gonna watch this or not, but Arian, if you're watching this, I fucking love you, man. Honestly. And everybody watching this, you can assume it's gay as fuck. You can assume whatever the fuck you want. But bro, I love you, man. And go tell your homies you love them. If you do. This is the fucking year we blow it out of the motherfucking water. Honestly. And I really don't care if like I end up having to fucking move in with Aryan. Like in the sense of if I have to go to India for a while to fulfill my dreams because I don't know, I haven't worked hard enough and I finish my career or finish my university and I have nothing to fucking do. I'm free. I'm gonna go to fucking India. I'm going to fulfill my dreams. I'm sorry to everybody around me who believes I will do something else. But that something else would be more in line with their comfort, with their expectations. And I don't have any regrets in my life. As of right now, I have absolutely no regrets. Nothing that I wish I would have done differently. Absolutely nothing. Because everything that I have done has brought me to the point in life I am right now. And I'm fucking loving it. Because I'm here. I'm alive. I'm healthy. I'm well. I have relationships. I have a dream, a goal, a mission to aspire to. You know, and that is just priceless. Like, completely and absolutely priceless. Like, I've met so many people that don't even know what they want to do with their life. Who are still on the path that somebody else has paved for them. You know? And it boggles my mind. You know, and I know there's infinite universes. I do believe in multiverse theory. I like it. I think it's fun. So infinite realities, right? So there is a version of me who goes along with everything my parents want and the life that would be quote unquote comfortable for me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Wait. Oh my god, there's a crocodile here. Oh, fucking hell. And I know that version of me is probably the only version of me that regrets its life. You know, that regrets his life, regrets his decision. I mean, there being infinite universes, there's probably one. I mean, I'm sure there's one that likes that life, you know, infinite possibilities. But my point here is that would be the only regret in my life. Like this version, the one that I'm living right now, the one that's here in this earth, the only one that I can be sure of that exists, simulation or not simulation or whatever the fuck you want, I'm here and you're here too. So we should do something about it. You know? I can't just stand idle, waiting for people to decide for me. That's like, I just can't. Or waiting for people to decide on themselves, like I just can't. It's impossible. So, starting today, I'm not waiting on anybody. I'm going forward with Aryan. I'm going forward with my boys. I'm going forward with anybody who wants to join. Anybody who wants to be on the path of actual, whatever the fuck you want to call it. Honestly. Call it self-actualization or whatever the fuck you want to call it. It's just the path of life. Seeing where it ends, where it unfolds. Like, I'm so sure that And I wouldn't, like, if I leave Spain to follow my dreams, and there's people here that are mad, unsatisfied, or sad in some way, well, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. But I don't know what type of relationship we have. You know what I mean? Because maybe I see life differently. Maybe I see a relationship differently. But I would have no problem not talking to somebody for 5 years. And then after the 5 years, seeing where they've ended up and be like, holy fuck, man, you've grown so much. Tell me your fucking story. And having no judgment over each other for having spent so much time apart or anything like that, you know? There's a lot of people I want in my life in the future, and I don't know how many of them I will have in the future. That being decisions that people make, or that I make, or that being through things that happen. People can be lost. I'm very aware of that. And obviously I fucking live in a constant fear of, obviously not constant, but almost constant fear of, what if I leave and one of my friends dies? Or something happens and I'm not here, right? Or one of my family members. But the only thing I think after is, what reality will I create for myself if I decide to hide in the fear? If I decide to not do and not act, because if I don't act I won't lose, what do I win? You know what I mean? So that's kind of the decision I've come to. I'm going to do me. And that means I'm going to do the actions that I know are going to put me where I want to be. And for the first time probably ever, I'm going to truly not give a fuck. Because yeah. Because I can. And again, because I'm here, because I'm alive, because this is where I am. Because I fucking love life. I absolutely love life. Every single good and especially every single bad thing that happens. It really is just a big fucking movie, isn't it? Just a big, slow fucking movie. But you're not fucking watching, you're fucking doing. It's so weird, man. Just the craziest video game. Oh, I can't get enough of life. Honestly. So I'm gonna go live it. I'm gonna go send some outreach, reply to some people, try to get Cozy up and running. Boys, girls, swamp creatures, I love each and every single one of you, and I hope you guys have an amazing day. God bless, and Godspeed, family.